Let's talk parasites today. Most people have no clue that they have parasitic infestation in their bodies because it causes a lot of nonspecific symptoms. They can have a lot of allergic reactions from having parasites in their bodies. They can have a lot of lethargy, bloating, sometimes even headaches, but most people aren't aware that the manifestation of parasites may be causing those problems. And when I work with them and get them on a parasite program, it's pretty gross and disgusting, the things that they tell me are coming out of their bodies. But parasites, because they cause so many nonspecific symptoms, it's very, very rare that most doctors would even suspect that. I had a client who had serious intestinal problems, and my suspicion was that she had parasites. So she went to her family doctor, and he tested her, and he said she had absolutely no parasites. But the truth is, in the states, most doctors only test for 5 parasites, and domestically, there are 200. And so I just couldn't abide by that because all her symptoms were that of a person with parasitic infestation. So I asked her if she'd be willing to do another test with a lab that is called Genova Labs, big lab, and they test all the domestic parasites. And they sent me a picture of all the parasites that she had in her body. So there is a parasite program that I use, and we worked on getting rid of them. But parasitic infestation is a big deal. You can go out to dinner, and if they don't wash their produce well, then you could end up with parasites. You could end up with parasites because you don't wash your own produce when you buy organic produce. So it's a big deal. In addition, when people go to Mexico, they often end up with dysentery. And so when I work with clients, if they're going to Mexico, I do one of 2 things. I either have them take a pancreatic enzyme that they take before they eat, and it'll actually digest parasites so that they won't start lodging in your house and multiplying. Or I have them do a product that is called WO oil. That's a combination of wintergreen oil, carrot oil, basil oil, and wormwood oil. And they take that 2 or 3 drops twice a day in grapefruit juice or grape juice because they both have a high iron content, and that will kill any parasites that come into their body while they're traveling.